Hello, and welcome to another Blueprints video today. If you sat through the entire last video, I applaud you because my audio microphone apparently wasn't plugged in, or actually on OBS it was plugged in, but on OBS it got switched to default microphone, and so it was not picking up my mic, and I usually look at that and pay attention, and I didn't for that entire video. So I just played for 3 hours with me on camera, but nobody could hear a word I was saying. To briefly recap, I don't think a whole lot happened. Nothing really extraordinary. The one kind of cool thing that we did was get the tunnel, and we drafted it all the way to the edge, and we got the Morajai box down there. In the video, when I was talking, I mentioned that I actually had been spoiled on that by another person I watch, a streamer or YouTuber that I've been watching play, and he tried that, and I wasn't super upset to be spoiled on that. It wasn't like a huge thing, but it did get me thinking if you could draft it to the tunnel to the right or left. I don't know if I've ever gotten it where it's going horizontally instead of just vertically, but it's kind of an interesting thought if you could go a different direction, or even south maybe, but yeah, it did unfortunately I was spoiled, but I'm glad it wasn't anything really that crazy. Oh, we kept the running shoes and the Morning Star today. So that was one of the few things that we really did. We also, I kind of read the ballroom music sheets and think that something could happen there at 12. I don't know if that's 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. But we did get the entrance hall. So we're going to take a peek at if anything changes in here real quick. And it really doesn't look like this is the exact same note, I believe. Growing older, growing wiser, in our case, growing into the Baron of Renington. Yeah. Number 46 reach. Well, you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead. The horizon. I wonder if that horizon? I don't know. Okay. Oh, these are actually not broken here. I wonder if there'll be anything different. Oh shit! There's allowance. That's funny. Okay. And nothing in this one, it looks like. Sounded like something kind of... How funny. But we can't draft. The clock is moving. Got the busts of the former barons. But yeah, like I said, didn't really discover anything groundbreaking, so to be honest, if you skipped that video, I do not blame you, since you couldn't hear me. It's a little awkward to just watch someone who's... Oh, how interesting. That's hidden back there. Can't even get to those. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much happening in here, but I probably talked about some other important things that I had kind of thought about, but I think today my goals are to move a little bit faster with our drafting and focus on getting certain rooms. So, because we want to get more opportunities at the outer rooms. We have one more Blessing of the Monk, but I really do want to get Tomb and Shelter. There's something very important that I think I'm missing in Shelter, and then Tomb to do with the Angels. Excuse me. We have, oh yeah, I forgot we started with 6 gems and 223 gold today, which is pretty insane. So we could definitely buy out showroom if we wanted to just get that trophy done. But yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit faster. I like getting conservatory though. That's really nice, and a shovel. I want to get Lost and Found Treasure Trove, Observatory, and Aquarium because I want to continue to. Yeah, we're gonna make this. I don't know if there is anything. We can always change if we decide there is something we need for laboratory, but I actually like study because we feel like we get plenty of gems that's a really good to redraw, and make this standard, not as needed. I like those. Oh, broken lever, sweet. So Lost and Found Treasure Trove, because we wanna continue to see what items appear in the Lost and Found. I think that plane that we saw in the attic, I think that was the last time. It wasn't in there anymore. Obviously, you guys wouldn't have heard that other study immediately. Shoot. Security is really good. But we have doors from hallway, so let's take study. Let's utilize these gems. Ooh, key. We'll get a gem. Take some pictures here. We also have the queen in here. Okay. We did do Banner of the King. I really want to... You know, am I supposed to... Oh! We have to click it. Oh. Holy crap. One of my questions was, is it only going to let us choose these kinds of rooms? It's allowing us to choose blue. It's also allowing us to choose black. That is crazy. Cool. One of the reasons I wanted to use this is because I want to try to draft a bunch of all of the bedrooms and then get the servants' quarters with that and see if anything happens when you've drafted like every possible bedroom. I don't know if this is the run that's gonna be that. Black is really interesting. Guess we also want Lost and Found. We also want Banner of the King. So interesting. We want Aquarium, we want Treasure Trove, so we want some different colored ones. But we did want to try to do the bedroom one. Let's try it. We have redraft ability now. Interesting, okay. Less likely to find items. Let's take dormitory. Okay. Neither of these are bad. Way up there. Okay, and then probably the biggest thing that I had not done and I thought about randomly has to do with our you know, our lovely tunnel with the mysterious door that is locked, and something that I did not do, which I'm kind of mad at myself for, is I did not take the blue crown down there. And I thought to myself that there's servants' quarters. I thought it could be possible. Let's draft down here a little bit and get some more bedrooms on this side. I thought it was potentially possible that taking the crown down there will open that door. And I don't know why I did not do that previously. There's so much money. I think it's worth. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's redraw here. Also not great. Beautiful observatory. I want to keep loading up on stars. We will have the option to redraw with this, but I really don't want to, because I want to see what happens getting to like 100 or 75 or 100. Stars. I think that would be potentially a new constellation. So, anyways, I have a lot of thoughts. Should we do the lab? Yeah, let's do an experiment. I really need to get down to shelter sooner rather than later. And that's something that I want to do in this video. Shelter and tomb, which means we gotta move kind of quick through our days. So I really want to focus on getting the rooms I want to get and then just moving on. Not dilly-dallying a lot. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time in each room that I don't feel like there's anything in at the moment. Experiment setup. For each bedroom you draft, well, we are going for a lot of bedrooms, so lower the water level in the reservoir by 1. Get 1 random item, then set your keys to 0. Gain 1 key, gem, or die. Could lower the water, but let's just do this. I do have some thoughts about the water, which has to do with the tomb. But I don't want to get rid of too much water where we get screwed and not have any left. We don't want servants' quarters yet. So we could take... I would really like to get a different dead-end bedroom here. Yeah, I guess bedroom's fine. 3 keys, what the? I didn't get a dice. I don't know what we just grabbed, but let's just get parlor. Keep getting gems. Be great. Okay. There are 2 true boxes. There are 2 empty boxes. This is 100% true. This box is empty. Okay. So this is true. If this is true, then this makes this false, so the gems aren't here. If this is true, it makes this false, which can't work. Or they're both false and the gems aren't here. So I think no matter what, this is false. Bedroom is good. Ooh, lockpick kit. We got a die out of that as well. No dilly-dally, as I said. We have plenty of redraws. I mean, we could totally use stars, but we're not gonna. So we shouldn't get locked out. Finding a ton of chests today. Okay. Keep getting those bedrooms. Oh, I didn't do lockpick kit, but we've got 10 keys, so not super worried. I like aquarium. It's like a little West Wing Hall action. I would love to get the secret garden, actually. I think we could do some interesting things. Let's get drawing room. He's good. We could redraw if we want to try and get something that connects. I like these rooms, but ooh, coat check with ornate compass is pretty sick. I still would like to get something that connects so we don't have to walk all the way around. I like passageway here. Let's draft from here. We could take bunk room. It's not a terrible spot for it. And we have 3, dang it. Poop. Okay. What? Could take it, or we could take break room, try and get a key card, or try and get the secret garden key. I don't know what else we would want. I think I'm gonna try and take bunk room elsewhere in an actual dead end, like this direction. Let's redraw something going south. Don't really want to lose half my steps right now. Okay. Dark room's a little risky. I don't want to take the gem one because I really don't want to accidentally grab servants' quarters. I would rather grab a different dead end room here if I had to. Okay, archives is fine. It's not ideal, but I should grab some screenshots of these. I don't think I ever did, so let's do this real quick. I haven't been in here in a while. I do think some of these dates and everything. Also, this is like cut out. So where are these guys? Make sure I got all the screenshots. Did I grab that one? Okay. So I thought maybe I didn't grab the one, but got all those. Let's get all these. Kind of in my way, magnifying this. Okay. I believe I do have a picture of this in her birth certificate. Which I don't 100% know what the relevancy is, but her birthday should be coming up. Okay, so unfortunately we can't see every... Oof. Could take Den here. What's our time? Still only 10:30. Could take Bunker Room here. I'm happy with that. Hey, buddy. Okay. Let's keep moving. Another observatory. Doubly do that. Get some steps. Okay, master bedroom is good. Or we take veranda. Let's grab the master bedroom. Let's make sure we get that. 29 plus steps. Okay. I do think there's something interesting about this year, 1213. And I haven't quite figured it out, but I think this might have been the last video when I was talking about it, but the year 1213 at least doesn't feel like it makes sense as a year when those families came together, unless they came together way before. But okay, we might actually want to take utility closet because we can now turn that off, turn these on. It's actually good. Yep. So I don't know, there's something about the year 1213 that just feels weird to me, that like they have a family crest of the families coming together in 1213, but like to our knowledge Epson and Sinclair never came together until Simon and Clara married. So there's just something kind of strange to me about that. So we should check on our bedrooms. Let's grab the library. I believe I might have checked history of Arindia out, so let's get our screenshots. I'm actually going to pause the video. I'll just do all these screenshots, and we'll be right back because I don't want to waste anybody's time watching. I do think there's some information in here that's actually really important. One thing that kind of jumps out to me is Ajera and Araja. Ajera means first era. Araja actually means last era, which is the name of that realm, the last era. So that's very intriguing to me, and I never realized that until the last couple of days. While I haven't been playing, I was like, I had thought about Ajera, and then I was like, wait, Araja is the opposite. So anyways, be right back. Oh yeah, I wanted to, this was something, so I think I was re-watching my own playthrough in this case when I got this book, and it said Arinda Aries after the angelic paragon of royalty, Arinda. So now we know she's officially the paragon of royalty, and we know Rhina is the paragon of gardening. We don't know what the rest are, but as far as we can maybe guess, like cooking, you know, farming, probably something like that. But Also, when I first got this book, unredacted, I looked at this and I went, we are like on the castle or something. I thought maybe the house itself was the castle, potentially, but now we know it's built on top of Castle Arindia. Just so crazy. And here's the crown that we're about to go grab. So we have rare rooms here. Attic could be good, but it leaves us with one door. Is it worth the items that we could get? Let's redraw. Treasure trove. I do want to get treasure trove. I want to confirm whether that was actually the last. I don't think it was our last. So we're going to make a new. Yep. So this is a blue sun chest. Oh my god, yeah. So I thought that last one was lying. Okay. So it's a blue sun. Generally, the blue notes have been truthful. Blue memo. The next 4 moon boxes contain false statements. And I really need to go back and write down every single statement that we've gotten and the box that it was located in. So wait to grab that in case we get like a way to double our money. Get extra money from it. Mechanarium, whichever you prefer. I don't know if that's gonna give us a lot of doors. We have 1. It would be 2. It would be 3. We have a lot of redraws, so kitchen. I would take attic, but not good. They're going the wrong way. Oh, secret passage would have worked. Shoot. Ah, frick. I should have taken secret passage. Give me something. Dude, what is... Okay, workshop. Phew. We got the hammer. Sledgehammer. We could actually make... We don't have battery packs, so no, just kidding. Sure, there's something we could make. Compass with shovel. Closed exhibit is fine. We are gonna need something that opens the antechamber. Okay, how are we doing on our bedrooms? Ooh, yeah, we also forgot we do need to try to get Lady Ship's chamber. But I think we have everything else Besides servants' quarters, an indoor nursery is not a bedroom anymore. We also don't have mage chamber, which is, we got dormitory. Any bedrooms here? Hovel, which we won't be able to get today. So, that's alright. Let's draft. Shoot, we really need the secret garden key ASAP. Could take mate's chamber. Gotta die out of that. Lost and found. Okay, I will probably grab that. It's a room we've been wanting to make sure we get. Is there anything I'd cry about if we lose? No, not really yet. Sledgehammer. We have the Morning Star. Oh, there's the plane. Like I said. So, yep, this was from the office. This, I think, was in possibly mate's chamber. This, I think, was just here, and then this is from the attic, so... How interesting. Okay, we're not going to draft this room in case we can get... Secret garden there. What is this? It just doesn't burn steps, basically. Keys, gems. I mean, we're just going to be basically running, so... Shoot. We're honestly gonna need, like... Maybe should have taken weight room. There's servants' quotas. I'm good with chapel here. We need something that goes to the right. Oof. This would be where I'm not opposed to getting weight room. Sadly. Weight room. Could go for locksmith. Might do it. Okay, let's go do this and hope we get a special key. 15, 21, I think that's the flip, so 12. Yep, okay. 6 plus 8 is 14, minus 1 is 13. Oh wait, no, sorry. 6 plus 8 is 14 times 2 is 28. Flipped is 82. Minus 1 is 81. Times 1 is 81. Flipped is 18. Oh gosh, is this 3 squared is 9, or no, it's a third of, it's 1, okay. It's just 1, 1, 1. So 1 plus, oh wait, no. It's 1 plus 1 is, hey. Yeah, okay. 1 squared is 1. Plus 1 is 2. Squared is 4. Plus 1 is 5. Squared is 25. Minus 5 is 20. That's a weird one. Okay, we'll take a silver key because that increases our odds that we can buy the secret garden key right here. Please, please, please give us secret garden key. Yes! Whew! Whew. Clutched. Okay. I think if this door is locked, we probably just have to take it here. Just to be safe, because there's no guarantee that other door was even locked. Beautiful. Okay, now we have to make sure we draft a door from the left. Yeah. Duh, that if you point it east, east opens the east door. Southwards, I see a swan carried, or southwards, I see a swan. White like the shores of the sand of the shores. Carried by westwardly winds. Rogue like the moon of the north. Don't know. I really need some gems, actually. It's a little scary. It's a little scary that I don't have gems. We could do walk-in closet, hopefully get some gems. Oh, there's a keycard. Classic. So, sadly, we didn't do... after all those bedrooms, we didn't end up grabbing... I guess we could still maybe grab it here. The one bedroom we were wanting to grab. Might have to burn a star. Just to make sure we don't get locked out here. No food in the pantry? Huh? How weird. Let's just use the silver key here. Beautiful. Aquarium. Okay, we actually have to open from 46 still. Okay. It's weird that there wasn't food in here. Maybe because it was all spread already? Where am I going? Let's go see if we can draft... This last room. More unneeded gold that we did not spend. We're not gonna get to grab that crown either. What would we be okay grabbing here? I mean, freezer. That could be servants' quarters. Nope, that's nursery. Damn. Dumb. Okay, well, that's alright. Didn't work out today. We didn't have hovel though, so I don't even know. And we didn't have, we didn't get all the bedrooms. We didn't get Ladyship's chamber. Which I do want to try ending my day in Ladyship's chamber. And or bunk room and getting tomb and comboing that. Because we never tried to see what that flower does. Down on Simon's grave, so I don't know. There's a bunch of things I clearly want to do. What the fuck? When did I do that? When did I pull that? So I have to... What do I have to do now? Pull this. And walk all the way out. Can I even go out? I think I'm gonna have to go all the way around. This is actually super annoying. I don't think I can do what I want to do there. Yeah. I mean, it's not so bad, but... Just a little inconvenient. This game makes me feel like a cat with a laser pointer. Because it makes my brain have 10 million different thoughts at once. And then while you're thinking something, it puts something else in your face and makes you forget everything. Is that just like a piece of rock? Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, I don't know why I moved this here and didn't move it back. I wanted to check something over here real quick though too. Maybe I should have emptied the water in the reservoir. I wonder if with the king, with the banner of the king, if I choose this, and I do black, could I like more likely choose tomb? I feel like it's part of drafting, so I would say yes. So it might be a nice way to just like guarantee to get tomb. Rather than having to go find dice to reroll. Beautiful. That's the most efficient way to get across here. These look like doors. Like, I mean, obviously. These ones look like they have doors. These ones look like they could someday have doors. Let's go get this blue crown. See what happens. Maybe nothing. We got double observatory, we got double aquarium today, so we're doing good on just continuing to get stars. We had to burn one, which wasn't the end of the world, just to make sure we had enough gems to get across, because the worst thing that could happen there was is we did not get into room 46. That'd have been depressing. Beautiful. Daddy's home. Crown of the Blue Prince. Okay. Let's go take it. We could go through, save some steps, but we have so many, I'm super worried. I don't think we're going to do much else today other than taking this down. If there's anything. 7 for a key, the paper crown. Okay. So, real quick, I was rewatching myself, look at this, what was her name? Her pseudonym. Jean Ribbon. Rib, no, it was Rib J. So reading through this, the admin logs. What's this? These admin logs can only be accessed by the Blackbridge terminal, so I advise you use those sensitive messages and suspend electronic mail moving forward. He says more as soon as, or she says more as soon as you have got the network address from Manning, you can begin those file transfers now. We need them ASAP. Data packet transfer from Fierstrom Araja. Total file size 14 kilobytes. Now, that seems like it's being sent to the shelter, no? So that's made me think, okay, I'm totally missing some important information / data files that are down in the shelter. 'Cause I don't think I've actually drafted the shelter. I've remote terminally accessed into it, but since I've gotten the satellite dish. So. Okay. Well, let's find out if this works. If this does work, then I feel very dumb that I didn't try this like the first time. I think I was really close to doing it, and then I kind of just didn't end up coming down here and was doing other things, as one does in this game. We've got the crown and the blueprints. Will it open? I am the king, I've brought my crown. Shoot. I actually thought that might work. I wonder if, like, removing red rooms would do it. Like, if I had this at the beginning. I don't have a way of saving it for tomorrow, but it'd be kind of interesting if you, like, removed a bunch of red rooms. Would these like start to open as you were moving red rooms? Okay, so that didn't work. Poop. Maybe we bring the paper crown down here too. I feel like there's got to be something like more. We have one more blessing of the monk. Is there anything we really want to try? I kind of want to just go sleep in bunk room and then go try and draft tomb. I think we might do that. There's other things we could go for, but yeah, I think that's fine. Hello. Okay, like I said, we're not gonna worry about if things don't work out, just move on to the next day. We still ended up with a full house, which is pretty funny. I think it's good, like, as much as possible to get a full house, because you just get to use more rooms and narrow down your pool and what you want, but... Okay. 8 successful triggers. Yeah, let's call it a day. Okay, so that didn't work. The crown of the tunnel. It's possible, like, removing red rooms, like, that's kind of the idea, is we're trying to remove Fen Ares. Okay, let's go next day. I need to draft Tomb. So, I am gonna select black today as my color for the Banner of the King. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting today. Black Prince. That's kind of sick. Do we draft first? I have a locked trunk. Okay, we got a shovel early. I would like to get dice just to be, you know. Conservatory is good. I like workshop, so I think it's just nice. I don't really like guest bedroom right now. And lab is fine at standard, I think. Broken lever, shovel and broken lever. Just worried about gems early, but key. Take something here that gives us gems. Yep. Take parlor game. Okay. Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. Well, that would be this box. Only one box next to this box is false and contains gems. Only one box next to this box is false and it contains gems. Are these all the exact same? Okay. So if let's start with the middle, because if this is true, one of these two, how would you know? So I think this is true. And this is true, because this makes this false. I think that's the only way you really get a definitive answer. I could be wrong, but never. Not quite, but I do pretty good most of the time. Ooh, study. Study. I like treasure trove, but I'm glad I switched study to being common, because this effect of being able to re-roll is so good with gems, which is exactly what I'm going to go do right now. We are going to go straight for the outer room and try and get Tomb. Might get it right here. Yep, sweet. I could take bunk room, but I think we want Tomb. Beautiful. Okay. So this is big. We could try a couple things here. One to do with the Ajeran Angels and pull their levers in the potentially the order that Herbert gave us might do something differently. Let's take a better screenshot of this. Don't know if we need the diary key. I also wanted to see there was a flower. Oh, nice, and it has a gem. Is that kind of what the whole point was? Just to give us a gem. Okay. Neat. Doesn't seem like anything else changed. Was the definitive dead end, or is it? Okay. So in our order, 7, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So 7 is Orinda, so we pull hers first. 6 is Lydia, the jockey, right here, I believe. Then we're going 1, 2. 1 is Rhina. Hello, Rhina. 2 is Joya. Maybe I'm supposed to call them by name. That's as I pull their things out. I think that's just 3, 4. 3 is Dauja, the farmer overalls. Hello, Dauja. And then we've got Vea. Vea, thank you. 5 is Mila. And then we go see our good friend Draxus. Which obviously it's gonna show that opening, but also the 8th angel, assuming he's the 8th angel points to our dreams. Is there something over here that he's pointing at? Is he pointing up? Okay. Holy shit! That worked! Oh my god, it's his fucking Draxus! I actually was not confident in that working. Holy fuck. 7, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Herbert! You beautiful man. I know what this is. I know what this is. It's Red Prince and a new clue, the original manuscripts. Holy shit. I've been wondering where these were because they kept mentioning the original manuscripts. And that he, in his will... Oh my god, we gotta go show this. Do I have screenshots of that? Oh, I don't know if I have a screenshot of that page. But in his manuscript, or in his will... Oh my god. Draxus. Yes, 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 I have it. I have a picture. Hold on. I was wondering about this. As one final gift to my grandnephew, regardless of whether he finds room 46 or not, I leave and bequeath to him the original manuscripts of his mother's works that were produced here under the roof of her childhood home. These preliminary draft copies include Red Prince, which she wrote while visiting the estate during the brightest of her days, and a new clue, which she penned here during the darkest. I hope that in due time and in the natural order of things, the natural order of the angels, you will come to be content as I have with what little of herself she left us. The natural order. Where is it? There, right here. The natural order. He says, even though there has been much debate over their natural numeric order. That's their natural numeric order. Ah! I feel so good for that. Oh my god. Okay. The other thing that I was thinking, hold on before I do this, is the eighth angel points to our dreams. Bro, what is he pointing at? He's pointing at this rock. So when I rewatched myself, I was like, I kind of watched where this went. So I kind of had an idea that it might, but I didn't really get a close enough view. It's either that or it's like just next to the rock. Points to our dreams. What does that mean? Okay. I'm gonna just take a screenshot of this too. Let's do this. Holy crap, though. I am, I think that's what he would be pointing at now. Something else. Did this open? Yeah, it's still open. Oh my god. Draxus, you beautiful, beautiful man. Or angel, or whatever. Okay, sorry. Okay. I think we read Red Prince first. Is this just gonna be the story that she read to us? When we found room 46. I'm very, very curious what the original manuscript of A New Clue. Look at Draxus. He's kind of badass. Freaking sick. Okay. The Red Prince. Oh my god, it's before it even has pictures. Oh shit. I don't have a magnifying glass, do I? Son of a... Okay, we can find one. Once, and then she crossed it out, there was a red prince. Once there was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for everything, crossed out, red, all things. It's the only true color, the prince often said. This looks pretty similar. What is that? Apples, lobster, stop sign. Is that just a... He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. Canary, yellow for Arch. Crow for Orinda Aries. He could not stand the white of a swan. Stands for Morajai in the snow. And he never looked up the castle for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky, what is this, was not a red hue. What is this little... I feel like I've seen something that looks like that, but what? He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. This is what I think where she changed, it got changed. The birds. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. She's trying to show him me. Birds. What kind of bird is that? Is that like a peacock? Parrot? I mean, looks like more like a peacock. Canary? No. That's a canary. I don't know. She had. And need a magnifying glass. But one day the prince saw something new. Oh, blue butterfly. Is that same, like... And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue. Wow. So nice. Okay. I feel like there could be some hidden stuff in here. Why did she only mention these 3 sigils? Or 3 realms? Huh. Is that same shape almost? I need a magnifying glass. I don't know if I was... if this was the last time when I was going through, but this is so weird. It still is strange to me. I wonder if we like walked in the room and did that route, if that would be anything. It just these like little swirls remind me of that kind of. Okay. So this is the big one. I really hope there's something in here that a new clue. Yeah. Okay. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he would know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely find 2 is crossed out. Tell you. For you are looking for a new clue too. For clues come together like a pair of new shoes. Route instead of platform 8. She's got all the drawings. How many memos should be visible? Cook, maid. Okay. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, rewritten his theories, and gone through the piles of the evidence shown to God only known, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Of the evidence shown to nobody known. Nobody. I don't even remember this sentence. Suspect list needed. We'll add in final illustration. Departures, probably. Medium gate. Dead herrings. Red herrings, dead cases. Dead herrings. God, this is... Oh, jeez, okay. Medium gate, so like his gate, yeah, that makes sense. Double check with Kirk about documents. Kirk Darren. About documents. Okay. Kirk Darren's been the one leaving the, like, the memos and stuff. Okay, my goodness. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had stretched every corner in all of the tombs. For in this case, he had checked every space, searched every space, searched every... If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. I know what these numbers are. Note to publisher. In small case numbers, barely visible between the marked words above. Okay, swap the king with the rook. She has the letters here. Ah! She has letters here. Are they new? I don't think they are. Fuck. Too much overlap with clue in the secret passage. What does that mean? Okay, if I can read this right, it's OO something or blank T's here. I have that. And then that's S. So I have all that. The ones I'm missing are here. I don't know if that's visible. Very small. And it's both on the right side. But she said too much overlap with clue in the secret passage. What the fuck? Okay, there's a clue in the secret passage. I think it has to do with the book titles in there. Shit. Okay. Swap the king with the rook. Why did she want to swap the king with the rook? What are you doing, Mary? He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. Too obvious? Replace fork with something connected to 10. So she has apple, banana, orange, which I thought maybe signified 2, 3, 5. But she's saying that signifies 10? 10. Cook, maid. What does that have to do with anything? What does 10 have to do with anything, Mary? He scratched out, questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him clues were found only in books. Oh, God, okay. And tome after tome that the library loan said so. And the books that he had, that he already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through colors. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. New clue. Uncle, yeah. I get that. Cuckoo 2. There is a word mention about Cuckoo 2 on like one of these pages, but Cuckoo 2. Wait, what is going on with these? Wait, that's 1215. And that's like a spiral. Those are different. God. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. Lines as in ranks or lines as in spines? He checked all the colors for each key that he wound. A nod to my uncle's parlor game. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting, as my mother used to call me. Okay. Merry Christmas, yes. I know that. And found that the diction of each word was sound. Unending homophones? So that's a something. I need a magnifying glass. Oh, what? Denoted in verse. Denoted in verse is a cipher or a. It's an anagram. Not a cipher. It's an anagram for something else. For a book? What the fuck? Okay. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if and his trajectory was a trajectory, nothing short of full mental lapse. It was nothing short of. From what I was told, I believe Bon Margle's directory is currently 22 rooms short of completion. No cause for concern yet, as Uncle has thankfully removed Pump Room from the draft pool. Damn, he kind of got far. Record. This wasn't in there, and then she's got entrance hall. Okay, I understand that. Why is the... Hey man, obsessed, and cuckoo too. They would say, as he would wander through, the best medicine is not yet... She had evident. It's not yet evidence. She crossed out when he found a new clue, you know, to if he found a new clue. Oh yeah, this is the big page. And having read this over so many times, having scoured over each of the lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? One per page. Okay. Show the entire route. Okay. We've got that. The rook is here on this one. They flipped them. It's the king, I think, is on that page. Why does that matter? What rooms have king? Office and throne room. Rooks are in a few. Nook. I definitely need a magnifying glass. Or is there perhaps something new? Something due? Something overlooked but now in view? What is she pointing at? Is she pointing at this? Or the... Have you really found it? Could it finally be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Remove sign from this final illustration. Typed. Handwritten. Typed, I know that. Remind Randolph to set this up before we leave. Suspect is... yeah. Okay, so I know that. This just, like, basically gives you extra hints onto any of the things that you're missing. What the hell? She had that removed. Lines as in ranks or lines as in spines? In the lines. Lines as in ranks. Changed all the letters in the lines that he found. Is that talking about this? This is my... If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. Lines as in the ranks? He changed them? Change them how? Oh my god. Or lines as in spines, which would be the books. I don't know. He checked all the colors for each key that he wound. I nodded to my uncle's parlor game. Colors for each key that he wound. Does that have to do, like, black, white, and blue? Like, what does that have to do with anything? He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting, Merry, Merry. Found that the diction of each word was sound. I don't know if that says unending homophones. Unending. Cuckoo 2. There's something about these clocks for sure. There's something about... oh my god. Okay. Fuck, I have more questions than answers now. I gotta go get a magnifying glass. And we'll come back and take some pictures. Holy shit, well, I'm really excited that that did something. But I am... let me get rid of this. Oh yeah, we have dice down here. Never grab these. Okay. There's a lot to think about. Holy shit. Okay, what do we want to do now? We want to get a magnifying glass. I think we also want to get the pool. So we can get the boiler room. Could do an experiment. Get a item. Let's grab the workshop here. Get a nice battery pack. Could just make the jackhammer. Let's grab some stuff. Digs deeper and finds better items. Something about Nook. The Nook and the Rook. What is it? I'm back to questioning everything I know again. Save gems for now. Oh. Just take some items that we can buy. Magnifying glass, yes. Did order that. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see if we can get pool. Work on that for now. Let's keep getting our stars up. 50. The gem. Throne room. We got the king. Do not cost gems. That's not bad. Snag it, since we want to save our gems for redrafting, preferably. Nice. Treasure trove. Okay. This is a green memo and a red. I've just been calling it. What do I been calling this? Flames or? Handwritten green memo. Red memos and blue boxes are always true. I don't know if this is true or not. Red memos and blue boxes. They lied to me earlier saying that that was the last one we were going to find too. A couple of days ago we had the one that says, "You have seen all memos that appear in this room." I was pretty certain that was false, but we could grab security here. $110 coins. A lot of them are in there, and probably some in the. It's hilarious to see 110 coins, but some probably in the. The tomb. Oh. Give me that magnifying glass. Yes, please. Data packets. We could remote terminal into lab. Let's do it. Do upgraded. Gain one random item, gain one key, gem. We just do that. That's pretty good. I mean, a small chest. We might get a. We did get a sledgehammer, so let's do that. Alright, we bought one. Yes, yes, we did. Secret passage. We gotta grab it. We gotta see what's up. Okay. I knew I needed to look at these books and I kept forgetting. Drawback, press, red rover, gold sink, market, the key to the bedroom, violet, green thumb, orange, the halls of Holly. So what does that have to do with too much overlap with... Scarlet. I don't want to pull these yet. Okay. I really gotta use the bathroom, so we're gonna take a quick pause, but there's a lot going on right now. My brain. BRB. Okay, we are back. Holy crap. So, I need to go back, I think. I really would like to get pool, though, so maybe we... I don't know, I have so many things going through my head right now. Okay. Let's see if we can get pool. Ooh, lost and found, though. Let's take hallway. Okay, we get a chest there. Some dice, nice. Probably want to redraw this. Hey, we got pool. Sweet. Nice. Empty this. Got that we had done that. More dice, more gold. Not that we need. More gold. We don't need workshop, although it does give us an item. Which isn't terrible. Yeah, we can take it. Compass. Okay. Thought about not taking it, but... Pump room. Hell yeah. Okay. So, I want to empty the reservoir, I think. Also only at 5. So we need to go to... probably empty all into the pool. So 6 goes to 1, so we need to empty into 1. That's the wrong way. I always forget which way is which. I think down is, or up is like you're going into the tank. I don't know. It's always confusing. These ones make sense, like this way you're pointing into the tank. I don't know. It's weird. Okay. And then we do that, and we go... Yeah, so you're like filling the tank. But that way, kind of opposite. Okay, the reason I want to empty the reservoir is I want to go, as we saw on the map, we want to go see if there's anything down in the reservoir. Where that rock is maybe on the side of it? I don't know. I didn't clearly check that closely before. Maybe there's a secret dig spot there that we just, you know, didn't know about. Points to our dreams. What would dreams mean? Well, I'm not sure, but we want to leave this because there's something about here. That should tell us something about that castle. Leave the gold for now. If we get, I would love to get showroom. Also gotta be careful of steps. Something more going on in the nook. Something more going on everywhere, apparently. More gold. We draft these 2 rooms. Locker room. Spread some keys. We actually do need keys, so screw it, let's do it. We didn't end up grabbing, what's it called? But that's okay. Conference room. There's a conference room. Well, let's get utility closet. Then we can shut this off. Bada bing, bada boom. We're down at 26 steps. That's a little sketch, but we can make it work. Let's go get these pictures. Man, that's crazy that that worked for the angels. I'm still really surprised by that. Oh shit. I also wanted to go down to the reservoir. Are my running shoes not working? Can I get across? What is this? I don't think that has a thing, so I actually don't know if I can get across. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. What is he holding in his other hand? Okay, let's take screenshots and check the magnifying glass. It's interesting that they didn't want her to publish this, despite blue not being a color of any realm, right? It's not like she was going, oh, black. Like, blue is just... I mean, I know they want everyone to love the color red, but... what was wrong with the color blue to them? Does it signify something else? Something new. Okay, that doesn't really look like much. It's just the planets. Sitting on my throne with my crown. I'm sure they didn't like this picture, though. So this kind of makes me think of the note in the clock tower where it says, "Southward I see a swan, ashen, like sands of the shore." Carried by westwardly winds. North like the rogue moon. Eastward I see a crow. Crow is represented by Arinda Aries. Swan is represented by Morajai. I don't know what that... Everything, all things red. The prince had a love for everything red. Once. What am I holding? I've got the scepter and I don't know. Hold on. Hold up. Where did I have this picture? Oh, it's under Blessing of the Monk. Steady is the scepter. Scepter. Deadly is the stone. Is that the freaking, like, cursed stone? Heavy is the crown. Crown. Deadly is the throne. Throne. Oh, gosh. Is is it possible we have to bring the crown, the stone, cursed stone, and the scepter, which I don't know where we get. To the throne room. That kind of looks like that, doesn't it? I'd have to go back and look at the Curse of Blackbridge, but I think it is. I think it's that. So where do we get the scepter? And then I was gonna look at Red Prince and look at these. What is this? Everything else I think was in both. What is that? Is it actually something red? Compare the... Sorry, wrong one. Using the wrong buttons. Yeah, that more or less looks the same. Cannot stand the sight of a canary or crow. Cannot stand the white of a swan in the snow. Looks the same. This does not. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Almost the same, but no castle. And then, so he always had a book, and this is where it changes. To turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. This clock. This clock right here. It's interesting. And the mirror. I think I may have read this when I couldn't be heard, so yeah, I think this is interesting, that this is the shape of Orinda Aries. And then, I don't know, the clock being shown here, the grandfather clock. Interesting choice. And then boom. There's one extra page. Okay. let's get to the real meat of this. We'll take screenshots in a little bit, but root instead, and then cook and made. I probably need to go and compare the a new clue pages with what we've got here. So trying to grab it through my picture. I'm like using my recording to like look at the game while I have the picture on my screen at the same time. So let's do this. All he needed was to find a new clue circled. If he found a new clue, he would know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. For you are looking for a new clue too, and the original says, for clues come together like a pair of new shoes. Okay. And then we've got how many memos should be visible. And then cook and made. Let's magnify this. What is the importance of cook and made? Changes to root instead of because she needed it to match what it actually said in on the map. No, platform 8. Maybe that would be too obvious if it said platform 8. Okay. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases, and gone through the piles. Oh, she changed that and didn't write it. She wrote, the original says reviewed all his cases, or the original says rewritten his theories and gone through the piles. This one says reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles, the newer one, the printed one, of the evidence present and precedents evident. Of the evidence shown to nobody known. How interesting. And medium gate. Dead herrings. Lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. Dead herrings instead of red herrings. Departures? Double check with Kirk about documents. Yeah, all these documents, the corner cases. So what does dead herrings have to do with this? Dead cases. Okay. Does this give us the same message? Should probably check. Checked. Of all. What is one? Or are they both all? All. Corner. Case. Rooms. Of all. Is it of all corner case rooms had a oh, it's all of, I think it's of all of corner case rooms had a low, is it low? Low case clue found in, very confusing where these lines are. Yeah, that makes sense. In the rooms. Yeah. We figured that out. Bridge, that gave us the microchip. Okay. This is important. Soot. S-O-O-T. We have all those letters. Too much overlap with clue in the secret passage. What does that mean? Wow. So they switch the king with the rook. The rook is like a tower. These are the differences. So the differences are the rook and the king switched, obviously. There's no letters on this guy. Keep left is a lot smaller. Then there's this rock formation right here that doesn't exist. Okay. And then he looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. Too obvious. He questioned the maids. He questioned the cooks. He was already over. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. And she wanted to switch this out, place fork with something connected to 10. What does that mean, man? Too obvious. Under beds and in nooks. What is the X? Under beds. X marks the spot. Under a bed. And in nooks. He. I don't know if that says he. You should just. Plays fork with something connected to. Could it be something else? 10? I mean, 10 makes sense. Apple, banana, and orange. Equals 10. I'm not putting together what that means. A new clue. Uncle Ah. So, tome after tome that the library loaned, she wrote in this one and. In the actual book it says tome. And the books that he had, that he already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Oh yeah, I need to look at the cuckoo clock. That's rotating counterclockwise. And that is 12:15, which I believe is the time that was shown in the vision from Great Alzara at the train station. It showed 12:15 and then rotating, or TOR. It could be 1:15 actually. Okay, this actually could be 115. And now this is making me think of the castle puzzle. Because we have CIX, which I think could be 109. Add 6 would give you 115. As in a time? At 115, rotate something counterclockwise? Cuckoo 2? 2 cuckoo clocks at 115? Okay. Change all the letter. Oh, we need to. I think that says unending homophones. Found that the diction of each word was sound. Unending homophones. A homophone is something that sounds like something else, like a word like right and right. They're homophones. Mary, Mary, Gates and Gates. What does unending homophones mean? A nod to my uncle's parlor game. He checked all the colors for each key that he wound. Blue, black, white. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. I think these are way different. Hold on. Let's go back. So tone after tone. Oops, we're on the wrong page. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. Okay. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. No, we checked all the colors for each key that he wound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. So she changed the second line. Oops. That says... He checked all the colors for each key that he wound. She changed it to checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He checked all the colors for each key that he wound. And to the parlor game. What the hell? And then there's got the frickin' moon. Other than that, it's basically the same. Although she didn't draw it out to 9 on here. She only drew it out to 7. There should be more. 8, 9. Let's compare. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. Okay. And if his directory was a trajectory, was considered a trajectory, this says was a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. A man obsessed and Cuckoo 2. Oops. It's really hard to go back and forth. Okay. A man obsessed, and cuckoo too. They would say as he would walk through. They would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. She changed from evident to evidence. Best medicine. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. She kept it like that when he found a new clue. Is there anything? And having read this over so many times, having scoured or scored over each of the lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? One per page. Show the entire route. Does she? She does show the entire route. It's actually all right there, yeah. Crazy. I think she wanted me to... I think this book is for me to, like... It's clues for me, but she also wanted to confuse Bon Margle. She didn't have any of the paintings in the background either. So she's got the paintings. Yeah, the pictures, not paintings, but... She doesn't have them here. And there's a king versus a rook. The rook has the... She doesn't have the writing here yet. Major, dead end, and major key. Seen all the signs, XYZ, ABC, Metro. Ryan Randolph to set this up before we leave. Typed, handwritten, typed, red, blue. Remove sign from this final illustration. Oh yeah, it is gone. Oh, wait. Where are we? Yeah, it is gone here. Or is there perhaps something due? She crossed out due and wrote, or cross out new and wrote due. Or is there perhaps something due? Something overlooked but now in view? Have you really found it? Could it really be true? Could it finally be true? Or could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Oh man, more questions than answers. I am afraid. So let's focus on one thing at a time. We got Cuckoo 2. That could be 115, rotating counterclockwise. What's the X mean for under beds? Replaced with something connected to 10. Are those connected? The blue X. 10. It's a clue. Okay. Okay, let's take some screenshots so we don't have to come back down here. If we don't need to. This is confusing. I thought this was I thought this might help us. I mean it created more puzzles actually, like things that I'd never thought about in these. Like I kind of thought about the cuckoo clocks, but it didn't make sense. Like they're just at the sacred hour in the actual printed book. So that helps with maybe putting 115 together with the clock. Sacred hour is 1:30. Okay, and then cuckoo 2. And then there's something about 10 with the fork or with the fruit. And then an X near beds or under beds and nook. He looked and he looked. And the secret passage. And dead herrings with dead cases. What does that mean? Cook made. Oh, what a discovery. But I truly do not know. Okay, let me check what time it is. Okay. So let's go down to the reservoir. And we gotta get to the foundation. Camera back on. Actually, just go down here. We don't even have to get to the foundation. We can just go down here. What are we saying? No gems, no keys. We have a lot of gold. That's about it. Dice. We don't have a key card, so we can't go up. So let's see if we missed something down here. Old Draxus. Is there something about this rock? You know, I didn't really spend a lot of time looking anywhere other than at the chests down here, if I remember correctly. I didn't really... It kind of... I don't know, maybe something's buried here. I don't imagine we could get on that rock. There's not like a distinct crack either. It looks like it could be hit with the power hammer, right? Pull up our picture. pointing right there. It's maybe not as close. There's something buried here. Senor Draxus? Let me pull that up on my other monitor so I can just look at it at the same time. So we're down here. Okay, where the boat would be right here. It's kind of around like back here. I don't know. Somewhere between here and here. The eighth angel points to our dreams. What are my dreams, Draxus? This box contained a sanctum key. Maybe that's what it's pointing. Maybe that's all that means. That this box is the one that had the sanctum key in it. If we wanted a... Because it's kind of pointing like right over here. Huh. That'd be kind of lame. Didn't need that clue. I wanted it to be bigger. Yeah, that might be what it was. Do some rounds real quick, but... Because this does say this box contained a sanctum key. I don't know if that's true or not. I thought the sanctum key was... didn't have a note, but maybe it did have a note. I'd have to go back and look. It might have just been pointing... Okay. Well, I'm gonna tentatively check this off as completed. Guess it's still possible there's something else, but... Okay. Damn. So now, I want to go back to Secret Passage. It's been a long day already. It's 10:40. It's actually almost midnight. See if you can draft, we should have keys also spread. I like workshop, but we have 2 of them, so maybe we keep it as standard. Now that I think about it. So we have 2 of them in our pool. Also, blue, white, and black. A nod to Herbert with the parlor game. Oh, we don't have a gem. Probably should get dining room at some point. Let's take East Wing Hall for now. Kind of need gems, but okay, we'll take dining room here. Under every bed. I've attempted to dig. Nice, I needed that. I've attempted to dig everywhere in this room. I swear. How would you even check under this bed? Okay, I may not want to draft there, just in case we want to draft secret passage. Just burning a lot of steps, though. Nook. Ay, ay, ay. He looked and he looked under beds, X, and in nooks, too obvious, underlined. Nooks. Sun Corner Reading Room, which serves as a quiet private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. I don't know. I've been in this room so many times. What time are we at? Screw it. So much money. Some much needed steps. 4 keys still around. We got utility closet, no? Yeah, we did. I thought we had grabbed it. Felt like forever ago, though. Okay. What is going on here? That is a clue. Draw back press. Open that page. Too much overlap with clue in the secret passage. Soot. Oh, I accidentally opened this. What does that have to do with it? Too much overlap. Oh man, I'm drawing a big fat blank right now on how these connect. All I can think of is like this one has like the, you know, like it almost looks like the same font as Castle. Let me go pull that picture up. So there's this. Like the font. Pulls to my other monitor again. Looks so similar. Might actually be the exact same font. Is it the same font on all of them? The Halls of Holly. Yeah, it kind of is. Market. Yeah, I actually think. Is that an O there? That key? Actually just looks like a O. is the only one that font that looks different is the Red Rover. But it's like italicized. But otherwise it's kind of the same. Scarlet. Et. Six door. Like. I don't quite know what I'm supposed to do with this. Orange. I don't know. Let's just pull one. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to think on this a little bit more. What do we want here? Probably could use a gold. I don't know if that's gonna get us actually anything good, but could do green too. I mean, you can still look at them when you pull them. Wait. There's something on the back. What the fuck? Oh! I can almost read that. I think I can. I think it's D and R. It's literally what I thought. It's 109, add 6. Oh my god. There it is. I thought we were... I still feel like there could be something with this, but it's on the back. Holy shit. This whole time. I could have just done it if I had drafted... Oh my god. You can... Oh my god, how clever. If I had drafted... I actually could have done it if I wouldn't have wasted 20 minutes of staring at it. Oh my god. Okay, I'll have to come back and double check, but I think that's based on what I can see. There's a D and an R, and they look like they're on the right-hand column to the right of the two O's, which would fill up what our thing is. So it's CIX, so 109, add 6, gets you 115, rotate counterclockwise, word east, Lorette. That's the part that confuses me. Holy fuck. Okay. Well, the only cuckoo clocks we know of are... Probably should have just done kitchen, but... You buy any of this? Oh, we have to get 8 trophies, that's right. Okay. Holy shit. Holy shit. We got it. We finally got it. We don't know what it means, but we got it. Okay, we need some gems, please. That's not gems. Gems, please. That's not gems. Gems, please. Thank you. Gems, please. Hey. Okay, we can actually go. We just... Now we need steps. So kitchen wouldn't be bad. I want break room, but I should probably just go forward. Okay, I think we need to get to room 46 again. Keys. Kitchen. Just need food. Do we care about power right now? I don't think we do. The observatory, gladly. Keep getting our stars up. So we probably need to go get, like... Honestly, weight room. Wouldn't be terrible. Like right here. Conference room is good, though. More drawing room. It's a drawing room. Okay, dice. Beautiful. Nice. What a game. That's been on the back of the secret passage this whole time. Wild. Okay, I actually want to get the weight room. I know that sounds bad, but... Damn. Damn. I need something that... Take vestibule. Of course, that's the door that's locked. Poop. I need something that actually goes left. No options for that. Okay, gem spread. So we need weight room, secret garden. We actually could make it work with the... Oh, sweet. Hell yeah, I did not know I could dig up the secret garden. That's sick. So swan represents Morajai. Crow represents Arinda Aries. Take morning room, just get the gems tomorrow. Car keys. Okay, I actually want to get garage now. On the left here. So let's see if we can pull that. Oh, showroom, no. Oh, they tempt me. Dirty dogs. We can do that at another time. We are getting so much gold right now. It's not even funny. Like every day. Give me garage. The reason I want garage is I've been wanting to see what happens if you walk out here with the secret garden. Okay. Don't worry, I didn't mess up. We can still walk in the to the foundation, so we're good. Ooh. Oh shit. That's cool. Interesting. It's kind of cool that you can look out on the patio. Those doors are closed. How interesting. Why are they closed? So that's neat. So I feel like there's something with that. Like I know what's on every side. Like, I kind of just want to go look. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be the rogue moon. But why would it be, like, showing there? Yeah. So interesting. Why would it... Something like... Right here, it's... It's actually so interesting being able to walk on the outside with all these outer room or like outdoor rooms visible. Okay, I kind of gotta wrap this day up, but I don't know why this is visible out here, and what you could possibly do with that. I don't know if it has to do with that clock tower note. I was always kind of curious, like, what would happen if you have secret garden and then open the garage. So there's my answer. There's got to be a reason for why you can see that. So interesting. So let's see what we can do about room 46. See if you got these guys. 2:30 now. We missed the time, but we probably need to get here early, I would think. They're both at 1:30. Still so many questions. Okay. Draft these last couple rooms. I did want break room, so yeah, we won't even worry about the last. I wanted to get break room. Maybe be able to get a key card for tomorrow. Plus we might get the trophy, I think. This could be our last, one of our last ones. 6, 10. This might even be our last one. It's giving us like old -1 times, that's 10, sorry, 10, 5, 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. It's 20 times 3 is 60. Divided by 6 is 10. Oh yeah, it's giving us like a bunch. 3 squared is 9. 1 minus 1 is 0. Squared is 0. I think it's just 0. Wait, what? Oh wait, no, sorry. 1. 1 times 5 is 5. Minus 1 is 4. 6, and then squared is 16. Divided by 16 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 7 is 21. Minus 5 is 16. Flipped is 61. Minus 10 is 51. Flipped is 15. Oof. 1 squared is 1. Plus 1 is 2. This was the same one we got before, actually. It's 4 plus 1 is 5 squared is 25 minus 5. Dang. 11 plus a third of 1 is 11.33 times 3 is 20 or 33, 34. Rounded is to 30. Minus 20 and 6 is 4. Minus a third of 6, which is 2, so 4 minus 2 is 2. Woo! Hey, there it is, the bullseye trophy. Hell yeah. Recognition of true mathematical precision. Beautiful. And we got a key card. Mostly want one for tomorrow. This is probably the room I will end in tomorrow, because we're going to definitely go for the shelter tomorrow. What would we like to get here? Lost and Found, maybe? I think that would be a nice room to end on. We have some redraws. Lost and Found. Lost and Found. Ooh, Sauna's not bad though. I still want to pull for Lost and Found if we can get it. Lost and Found, yes. Beautiful. Lost the crown. I just want to keep drafting because I want to see if more things will pop up the more we draft this. Yeah. These are yours. Rare items. Okay. Holy crap. What a day. Tomb. The angels. We got their true numeric order. It's freaking insane. What a day. I think that's all we... There's so much to do to think about with a new clue. And I don't know what to do. But hopefully, you do. Day 72. Call it. Beautiful. We freaking have this castle puzzle. We have the letters. Mount Holy Garden Castle. We have the letters. So now it's just figuring out what we need to do with them, and I think it has to do with the cuckoo clocks now. And the time, 1:15. And then we're supposed to rotate the clock? Counterclockwise? Word east? I don't know. We'll have to think about that one more, but that's kind of what I thought it was, but it's good to have confirmation that that's actually the answer. So, God, I love this game. And it just keeps throwing more and more at me. Good Lord. Thank you for watching if you made it here to this point. Sorry about the issues on our last video, but we'll make sure that doesn't happen again. I'm so glad I didn't have the microphone issues for this day, for this video, because that would have really hurt. So I gotta go to a show, so I'm out. Have a good one, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.